Welcome back to the iLLMedia podcast. I'm Adachi Media,
I'm Ill Wink.
and we are here to discuss the
More
music
topics, you know what I mean?
industry with y'all.
You know, at least on the independent level. We ain't balling yet. I'm gonna keep saying that until we balling. And honestly, even when we balling, we ain't balling yet.
We broke. We dirt broke right now. We don't even got it.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
We're
We are
doing
so
a
broke.
podcast. We're sending a message out to the world. If you have food and water, please donate.
Man, let's get into it. We're gonna talk about how did you get into the position that you're in now? Like how did you let go of your leisure?
Yeah, I don't play the game. You know what I mean? Like the last game I bought was Spider-Man for the PS4 back in 2018.
Plays it to this day.
And yeah, like I like games that I can just beat and be done with it, but I don't really play the game. I don't know. I've always kind of like been like that. Even when I was in high school, I would definitely go to the gym and run on the track and do sprints and whatnot for like fun. But I like played the game when I wasn't doing that and dabbled in music. But like since I made music my main direction, it's just the game gets me frustrated. I don't do that. I don't like getting that angry because things already make me mad, and then like I don't need to be mad at 2K.
I don't even know.
You know what I mean? And like,
oh my god,
all the rage, screaming, and
but
it's too much. So,
but was it like some sort of an event that had happened to you that was like I'm gonna really just do this music thing, or you just slowly crept into it?
It's just really no. Like when I get into stuff, like I'm all the way into it. Like I was already like I wasn't that big of a gamer, but like I wasn't playing Call of Duty or nothing. Like I would play 2K, and 2K get frustrating. But like once I got a DJ controller, or like I would say my junior year of college, and I got like my first mic, my DJ controller. I think I bought my MPC that year. That got stolen. I'm angry. Anyway,
To this day,
I mean it's not even
Crazy.
been a year yet. It's still fresh.
That's so crazy.
But regardless, yeah, it's like once I had these things, what was the point of like playing the game? You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
that was really the only leisure. Like you weren't watching Netflix.
That was my leisure.
Or,
yeah, I would watch. Yeah, that's what I say. I watch the show. Like I'll get on Hulu or Netflix when I'm about to go to sleep. But like I'm up making beats because that's fun. That was my leisure. Like mixing in my room was my leisure, and then trying to set up speakers out on the campus, you know, and just play music without any kind of like just on some pop up shit. Like that was just fun. That was my leisure. So like yeah, I don't know. I made my I guess whatever you want to call it. Like it started as a hobby, maybe. I guess. Yeah. And then it just
you didn't have too much to let go. A lot of people when
facts.
they want to get into something very serious.
Yeah, I didn't party.
They've been trying to do it for a few years. They have a lot of leisure that they can't let go, and they don't know why. Oh, I don't know why I can't focus on this or that.
Yeah.
But it's really like you're over here watching Game of Thrones, and you know you could be using that time for something else, or like people just want to hang out and smoke with their friends. I'm like, that's cool. But all my close friends, I mean, they all smoke, but that's not their main objective every day, like to get high. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
I knew people for that, and I would link with them for that. You know what I mean? But like those aren't
where
the
are they
people that's
now?
around me all the time.
You know, you even talk to them today to this day?
Not really, no. And it's just like, again, my friends, I don't chill. I still don't hang out. You're not gonna catch me hanging out, like not too often. You know what I mean? Like that's another one. I can't remember the last time that like I was hanging out.
No, that's true. You don't hang out at all. I'll hang out. I'll hang out more so.
We don't go out. I don't chill with people. You know what I mean? Like it's usually an objective when I link up with anybody. So like if I'm just chilling with you, if I'm just giving you my time, like you're somebody very important because like I don't do that.
And again, only do that if this isn't just a hobby for you. I want to emphasize on that. This isn't what you have to do. This is just like, hey, if you're trying to take this serious, you have to have that type of mentality for a few years.
Is, like if you want to get yourself paid off of this and like be as successful as you possibly can be, yeah, like I'm not chilling with people. You know, I wish I had more time, made more time for family and things like that. And it's like there's certain certain sacrifices.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, it's dimming. Got it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, the leisure on like you really got to look at your time. What you got to do. A lot of people, you know, whatever they need their sleep. That's cool.
Okay, I was just making sure the mic was on.
That's weird.
Like hopefully it's been on.
Yeah, hopefully. No, it has been. We could
Yeah.
pause it.
I don't know. Keep talking. Just
Mic check, mic check. One,
keep
two, one,
talking.
two, 1, 2. You can hear
You're
me?
still there.
All right, cool. Um, technical difficulty.
Yeah, we good.
But you really got to look at your time throughout the day and what you're doing. If you're on your phone in the morning for an hour and your back hurts, you could be stretching.
Mm.
If after work you wish that you could do this hobby, but you want to do your extreme basket weaving, but instead you're watching a show, is like you could have put your time in towards that.
Yeah, and that's the pill to swallow. And like we still, even to this day, like there's certain habits I wish I had, certain habits I wish I didn't have. Even though I might be more focused than the next person, like I really like this for the most part, like a good like 80 to 90% of what I do is what I do, like music related. Like when I get up every day, whether I have an appointment or something scheduled or just something on my plate, like it's just music related. Like I'm taking care of what I got to take care of.
Yeah,
Like I don't.
90% work, 5% family,
Mhm.
5% friends.
Yeah, and it's really like that. It's really like that. And the thing is like that 90% work category. I'm trying to maximize and make that even more efficient. Because again, it's like Twitter takes a lot of my time. Like I find myself stuck on my phone sometimes.
Delete these apps, man.
Yeah, if it comes down to it, like
delete them for. I delete.
it's drastic measures. Like you gotta
Yeah,
be real about it. Like, cause there's so much that you can accomplish when it's a constant, progression towards it. Like, you
yeah.
know what I mean? I don't know. There's no other way around it. Like Kobe was talking about the Mamba mentality. Like
Ooh, that's
looking to the
exactly
way
what it
he
is.
was moving. Like, and it's just the most successful people have some like you would hear the word obsession kind of come up. Like there's it's synonymous.
Yeah,
Obsession and like
you have to
success
be.
for the most part. Obsession and success are somewhat synonymous.
And don't let anybody ever take that away from you.
Right. And it's like you
Or
don't
make you feel bad about it. Like,
and success. I mean, obsession to a healthy extent as
yeah,
well.
healthy
You know
extent.
what I mean? Because like it really do become obsession. Like and obsessions can be unhealthy. But like you need to have a healthy balance in it. But like it's literally gotta be what you think about when you wake up and like what you do every day.
What you listen to while you're in the shower. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
better
and
be
that's
watching
another
a
thing. Like
tutorial. Like,
he'll
I was
be
on that type of
right.
time, and
It comes down to
it
stuff like
really,
that.
it really did change a lot for me and did put me where I needed to be. Just everything. I would wake up, wouldn't watch no Netflix for like a whole good year and a half,
Jeez.
and then 2000, like the ending of 2018, went crazy. 2019, I really went crazy. The pandemic, I was chilling. I was still shooting fire. This year, I was trying to take a little bit of a break. Felt like I did, kind of burnt out, but
That's gonna happen, and that's why, like, with that too, like I said, a healthy amount of obsession. I don't know why that word is killing me today, but like, it's really the word. But Sundays, like, since Adachi's moved in with me, I try to tell him like because we don't have no schedule, um, we don't have to clock in anywhere. We can work 7 days a week, 24/7, literally. If we really wanted to, and
yeah,
sometimes it gets very close to that. There's
definitely does.
and it's just like with that being said, you do have to take care of yourself. So like Sundays, I like to really chill if I can, like really, and if I'm chilling, I'm sleep. I'm really
Yeah,
just getting like real rest. Like
yeah,
I don't it's like cuz even at that point like I don't leisure could be going to Top Golf and doing like activities. Like those are leisure activities.
yeah.
And those are things that we be wanting to do, but when we have a moment we're like, yo, I'm not even trying to spend the money
No money,
because
not
it's
trying to
just
go
like
nowhere,
again,
no
it's like I would
time, trying
rather
to
like if I
chill.
have a chunk of change to go blow and do something, I would probably want to put that into something that's going to help me. Like there's certain pieces of equipment and just repairs and things that I need to make, and like my conscience will sit here and tell me if I have $500 to go spend on leisure, I would probably spend $500 on some equipment or
That's
just something
facts.
necessary. Like at this point, I'd rather put if I had 500 to do anything with, I'd either want to invest it or put it into marketing, which is still an investment in myself.
Yeah,
So it's just
always.
like
Like last time I had some free change.
facts,
It's like y'all don't ever see me with no chains or nothing.
right?
I bought myself some
My
nice
jewelry is
earrings and
heirlooms. I've had these
yeah,
my entire life. Like
that's it. We don't be doing nothing. Everything goes back into the brand and the equipment. Like
right.
these Adachi hoodies, you feel me? These is expensive to make now.
It's
Yeah,
like these are the sacrifices they make. Like
it's
people see me with
expensive.
my clothes and this, that, and the third, and like yeah, but majority of that was thrifted. So I'm already not spending
Yeah,
$40 on a shirt.
nothing.
Um, And for the most part, like these are investments, like because my ward I wear only vintage, so like I can sell it for probably more than I bought it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So it's just like
On cheat code.
for whatever reason, I've developed habits throughout life, where I don't really blow money on anything stupid. The only thing that like my money just goes away is like food.
Yeah, I don't want to say how much I spent this year, like putting back into the business, but just looking at the way I did, I feel like there's no absolute excuse for me to not wake up every day and go ham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like go
And it's like,
insanely
man,
ham
I'm
every day. Like
24 years old.
yeah,
I live in Atlanta. I'm talented. You know what I mean? I'm handsome. Like I got music equipment. I know what to do with it.
got you
You know
got
what
the
I
whole
mean?
team over
It's
here.
just like I got and then like I have a team of dudes that like I didn't have to come down here and meet. Like thankfully, like my people came
What's
down
crazy is
with
that
me.
we were talking about this at
Mhm.
your old spot in PA. I was like, bro, let's move to Atlanta.
Mm.
I was like, let's like just go. And you feel me? I'm a move. It took me a little extra
Yeah,
3 months, but you know,
I jumped. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Got off the porch and went. Like it was a pandemic and
it's the
things was nice up
pandemic.
north. Things was nice, and I didn't even get like I ain't get no unemployment.
Nothing.
I ain't get a stimulus
No
check.
stimmy.
You didn't get one either?
No,
Nah,
bruh.
that's what I'm saying. Like I did not
Nothing.
get
I
any
ain't get
government assistance. I
nothing.
survived this pandemic. I didn't even pick up a job. Like I applied for a
You
job.
wasn't even recording like
Yo,
that.
I was. That was the only thing that was really getting me
Before
bread.
you wasn't.
Oh, before? No,
Yeah,
no,
which
no.
is you
But
was
like
just
because
DJing. That
DJing
you was
made me a lot
DJing.
of
You was
money.
taking over the schools. You were.
Yeah.
Oh
And then
man.
that fell off because of the pandemic. So I had to tap into my engineering bag in order to stay afloat, and I did.
Yeah, as a DJ, would you say for producers? Would you as a DJ? Would you say for other DJs like y'all should learn how to engineer as well
um,
in case things like that happen?
I mean, like, yeah,
Eh,
if you don't want to like start working at FedEx when things get bad, I guess that's something you could do. Like, I would say even engineering and producing, which I started making beats first. Like, making beats is what made it so easy to become a DJ to me. My knowledge of like music and how it works, like that just helped. And then also engineering and understanding EQing can make your mixes live a lot better. So it's just like all these things go hand in hand. I'll say, if you DJ, yeah, go ahead and make beats. But at the same time, too, it's like you don't have to. Again, if you're making a good enough bag off of DJing, then you can learn how to invest in certain things and then like invest so that way
mm,
you don't have to do something when
mm.
times get bad, but you have backup bread.
Perfect transition. How to support yourself as an artist. Oh yeah, we got some time. All
Yeah.
right. So look, boom. Let's say you working at wherever you working. When I was working at Michael Kors, uh, I had like saved up like 6 months
Mm.
of expenses, and I ain't really had no expenses. I was still living at home at the time,
Yeah,
but
facts. Those
you
were
know what I
good
mean.
times.
Just in case, whatever. So I had enough bread to make me last and for the winter time, for the holidays or whatever. So save up 6 months of rent and expenses. Don't go out. Don't talk. Don't hang out
Discipline.
with nobody. Stay disciplined. Whoever you want to be in your circle, they either need to be making bread with you,
Mm-hmm.
supporting you emotionally
Mm-hmm.
and physically,
Mm-hmm.
but you should be doing it physically by yourself by going to the gym.
Facts.
But those doing those things will drastically change you. Like do that for 3 months, 6 months. I always say save up like 6 months if you can, really for a whole year, so you could chill for the following year and just do whatever you want. But after those 6 months, your fifth month, you should be creating goals and strategizing what you're going to do for the next year and how you're going to. I would want to say you should be doubling your income.
Hmm.
This goes for like photographers and videographers, and even as an artist, if you know how to do sync licensing and things like that, like reach out to more people like than you did the year before. Definitely get into that. But after you save those 6 months, the fifth month, you have your plans for the year. Go execute them and go meet people every day. It should be your mission to talk to about 10 new people a day on Instagram. Like have a real
Wow.
genuine conversation. Like, yo, what are you doing? Where you at? Not even on Instagram, anywhere alone in your niche. Like LinkedIn probably be the best bet.
Yeah.
But obviously Instagram, that's where I connect to everybody. That would definitely drastically change. Like do that every day for, the rest of the year after. And you'll probably get way further than anybody else you know just because it's not about what you do, it's about who you know.
Couch is making mad wild noise.
Hey yo. But yeah, that's the way to support yourself as an artist, I'd say.
And I would say too, it's just like because that networking and talking is like important, and it's just like once you get busy, there's gonna just be people talking to you. So I'll say I even get burnt out. Like I every day is like I don't want to talk to nobody, and it's like there's already new people reaching out to me. There's already people I know reaching out to me, people I got to get back to. So it can get a little overwhelming. At least I say personally sometimes, just like trying to keep up. And then it's just like to even have the capacity to talk to people just because like to have like an emotional support kind of person, like somebody that's not all for business. Cause like again, a lot has been given up. Like giving up leisure and not really hanging out. I don't necessarily just have friends based upon like just like friends. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I have my like homies that I grew up with, and I'm
Everybody
always
that
gonna
we're
keep
really
in
close
touch.
to, they are
We
in our
work,
circle.
yeah.
We
It's
work,
it's within the
and
network. It's
yeah, we
within the
create
circle.
together.
So like yeah, these are all people I can create with. These are all people I can get money with, things like that. So it gets like that, and it's not even to say that like this isn't a solid and great friend or whatever, but like you know
We just on the same type of time.
we're on the
Like,
same type
yo,
time.
like
So
we
it's
like I
like
met him and he was actually getting a haircut. You feel me? But I was
facts.
working, and then but when I pulled up, he was making a beat. I'm pretty sure, and I think I have that on video too. And it's just we was on the same type of time, and definitely have those people
Right.
or go see a therapist
Those are the best
because
people to have
everybody
close to
should go
you.
see a therapist.
But yeah, if you
Yeah,
don't have an emotional support person,
therapist
a therapist.
have
And
to
it's just like, but I understand that healthcare is
or make
wild.
songs that you could like make just record songs that you'd never release. Like really just let it out.
Mm,
That'd be something.
that is something because art is a great way. It's a
That'd be
great
crazy.
outlet. I don't know. I would say for me, emotionally, I don't know if I've ever. I guess I have. I can't sit here and say that I haven't let a certain feeling um inspire something that I create.
No,
So no, that's true.
that's me every day. My whole reason
That's
why I
true.
even got into this was because I had there was so much going on and life was just downhill,
Mm.
and I just poured all of it, and I mean all of it, into what I'm doing, and that's why y'all see me every day. Like, yo, how you still doing this? Are you still going? Yo, Dodgy dropping
Yeah, and
again?
at this
Yeah,
point, it's no stopping. Like, and
yeah.
that's the wild part about it.
It's
It's like we've
no
gotten so
stopping.
far into it,
Just off the
and
emotions,
it's just like
off the
if I
emotions.
stop, I don't know what would stop me. Like, obviously, like
Only you.
yeah, only me, and it's just like I understand people get in certain situations. They have a kid, or like life hits them real hard, and kind of just like levels up, what you got to do. But I'm even thinking like I would just have to go harder at what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I think that's what it would drive me to do. Like,
the best thing in the world that happened to me for where I am today was like realizing I had nothing left.
mm,
Like the life I was chasing after and I wanted and who I was trying to be before, like it was just dead. And I remember I broke down, and at that point I realized I was like, wow, I can't go nowhere but up. Like you really got to just break down. Like you have to. You have to let go of your past life. You have to let go of the things that's been holding you back. You got to write it down, burn it, whatever you got to do, but let go of your past life. There's a whole new life. Like I'm with a whole new circle of people doing something I always said I was going to do. It was either I was going to be fighting or I was going to be in the music industry.
yeah, like I wanted to be a coach.
Yeah.
I was running track.
Man, you still can be.
I still could be.
Coach Drake.
Yeah, like I still could be.
Coach Drake out here.
But I ain't. I don't know. It's just really wild. I remember when I was like, I still finished college. I got my degree in exercise science, but like when I was struggling with injury, trying to like stay on the track team, and I'm pushing myself through that. And I remember that summer after my sophomore year, I'm just getting back to training, and I've been struggling with hamstring injuries the entire season before that. And I remember telling myself, if I feel something, like if my leg tweaks again, if I hurt my leg again, it's over. Like I don't care if it's the slightest thing. Like I'm just done. And I guess my plan at the time was like, yeah, like I'm just going to hop all the way into this music bag. And it's crazy because I didn't have no plan. Like I'm thinking back at the time, there was no plan. Like I just said, that's what I'm going to focus on,
Yeah.
and like it's going to be okay.
There's never really a plan.
Yeah.
From when you're like from a small town, it's like unless like in our case because we're just we're not like artists, but like as a DJ, engineer, producer, and as a photographer and director and editor, there was really no. I knew what I wanted to do, and it was from the people around me. Like they was doing great things, but we ain't really had no plan, bro. And everybody that made it
Just
out in
doing
their
it.
small town, like you did it, you made it, and
Yeah.
you don't have to have this much to say that you make it. Like if you're supporting yourself and you're happy with what you're doing, you already made it.
Yeah, I can say a general consensus of like all of this. I always say this to people and myself. There's not anything that you can do a lot of or do consistently that isn't going to have some kind of result. You know what I mean? It's everything. Like if you are to sit, if you were to go out into the grass and like kick the grass, like a hole will form, and if you keep kicking it, the hole will get deeper. You know what I mean? Like if you practice basketball, like you shooting free throws, like over time, like you might not become the best. I feel like everybody has a certain capacity for like certain things, but you will always improve. Like there's a room for improvement with anything as long as you do work. If
All
you
the
continue
time.
to do drugs, you are going to become an
You
addict,
just gonna get
and
higher.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
like you know what I
mean,
mean, and things are going to get bad. Like so, too much of anything can be either good or bad. There needs to be a balance. But there's nothing that you can do consistently that's not going to get you anywhere. So if you're doing these things consistently, like I said, I'm DJing every day and I'm doing something music related every day, and this is where it's brought me. It's literally like all it is. Like I just did this stuff every day.
this for all the youngs that want to DJ.
You know what I mean? Like I just did it every day. And again, like maybe I had a predisposition to like this kind of talent and to take me to the next level with it and to even feel like I can get even further. Like I guess that's me. But whatever you want to do, whatever it is, as long as you do it consistently, like you will progress.
And that's the iLLMedia podcast.
That's episode 3. Um, yeah. I used to be a motivational speaker. I'm about to tap back into that.
Hey, yo.
Real shit though.
He like, what was the dude with KD and what's his name? And he was like, he saw him on the court and he didn't even look like, I don't know, what's his name? The dude, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
when KD went to Golden State and the dude was talking about how Russ had to just
Stephen A?
Nah. Stephen A crazy though.
Stephen A. crazy.
Stephen A crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I wish I knew what you was talking about.
Yo, this man about
But
to
yeah,
be.
no, we signing out. I'm Ill Wink.
I'm iLLMedia.
This is the iLLMedia podcast.
And tune in next Sunday for the next episode.
Peace, love, positivity, all that good shit.